Thank you, Creator, for all you do, all you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. You know I love you. See, they didn't get started already because it didn't clear it up. They be having to use their resources, man, to keep that energy covered up. So for that week, you know what I'm saying? And they probably would still be doing it right now. You know what I'm saying? But like, just spoke to Creator and just was like, they've been doing this for like a week. You know what I'm saying? And then yesterday it was clear, and today it's clear. But you see them little planes and stuff. They already been started spraying, but they spray all night. Like I said, they spray all night. You know what I'm saying? And they spray all day long because they want to keep the skies covered because they don't want us to have that energy, bro. They don't want us to have that energy. And would you like to know why they don't want us to have that energy? Because they got to keep it as cold as they possibly can because the demons really can't stay in the heat. I mean, they told y'all something about hell and all that old stuff. That hell shit is nonsense. The hell that they talking about is out of darkness. It tells you that clearly in the book, uh, that they shall be going into the outer darkness. The outer darkness is a darkness that is so dark, is unimaginably dark and is unimaginably cold, and that's the reason why they fight so hard to stay out of it because they do not want to go back into that dark nothingness of nothingness, you know. But they didn't get started, you know what I'm saying, already. You see how the sky look hazy like that? It comes from them spraying all night long while you people think people is on planes and stuff flying and going to different places uh, in this little section that they call Earth, you know. Meanwhile, they got us all trapped in here in this little section of the Earth, you know, thinking that this is life. Yeah, this is what y'all have accepted death, you know. But I don't accept it because I know the Creator gave me an eternal spirit and an immortal body with eternal organs in this body, this complete package with the spirit being that I am that is in it, which is the reason why you're not supposed to call any spirit to you because it creates and causes conflict and chaos because the two spirits are fighting to see who's going to control this body, So y'all do whatever y'all want to. Y'all want to keep on talking to spirits and ancestors and stuff. You see that one right there? It was two. Now that's the third one right there. But that's just the third one that I've seen since the eternal energy spirit being is getting ready to just start coming up. But I sat and watched them all night long, spraying. You know, lights blinking on. I seen the eternal energy spirit being too. He was on a mission though. You know what I'm saying? I seen the eternal energy spirit beings that always be in their appointed places. But their appointed places is wherever they are appointed to go when the Creator, lets them know. You see this one back here? See him? So they gonna constantly spray. So it's four. And you see that other one back there? You know what I'm saying? So they stay on it, man. They stay on it. But that eternal energy spirit being that I seen, uh, he was on a mission, bro. He was slow coasting. I was like, man, he on his way somewhere. Somebody must need him. Created and sent him to wherever he's needed at. You know, yeah, they stay on it. But they definitely gonna make sure that my little area is as covered as possible, like I said, because I know what's going on. I know what's going on. You know, y'all would know too if y'all call out to Creator. You know, but you won't listen to these people that you done got so used to listening to. Preach this same foolishness that they done preach to you. Ask a couple of them people that's been preaching to you. I was getting ready to call them something else, but ain't no need for that. You know, ask them little peoples that been preaching it to you since they say that the book is a cube. Tell them to go all the way through it. Let me see if I can catch him on there. He just flew through her, doing trick. You see him right there? He's flying through her. That's two of them right there flying through her. They on a constant spray. They on a constant spray mission. You know what I'm saying? I go another one right there. You know, so like I said, I told y'all, man, they be in motion. You know what I'm saying? Once they get started, they are everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They are everywhere, spraying. You know what I'm saying? If you can see it through the trees, them two right there, and I done showed y'all them other ones, and then this one right here. And this is gonna be a continuous process throughout the day. But yeah, man, and people that keep on trying to say that they breaking the books down, tell them to get that book. Tell them to get that Hebrew. Tell them to get that Hebrew since they want to keep on teaching y'all. Tell them to get that Hebrew and go through that Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? With the English Bible, from which is translated from the Hebrew, since they teaching, since they keep telling you it's a cube and it ain't no truth in it, tell them to break them books down. You know, they'll show you bits and pieces. Well, such and such is the Jesus Christ nigga is this and he's that. And yeah, he is this and he is that. But what they not gonna tell you is that the truth is in the book. See, the truth is in the book, but they are misleading you by all of these demons' names that then put their names on everything. You know what I'm saying? And then they corrupt it by putting witchcraft and sorcery and word magic in the book. And then they just then put their name on all of it. The demons then put their names on all of it. You know. But the truth that is in the book comes from Creator. You know what I'm saying? And then these idiots that fell for the okie doke move and started serving the demons, started working for the demons, and they started corrupting the books so that they could trick and deceive the whole world into following after the beast. And that is what it has always been from the beginning. Since the ancient of days. The God of the ages. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? We have always been in the beast system. We have always been serving the demons. You know what I'm saying? It's not that hard to get the truth out of the book. You know, if you under their covenant, you not never gonna get the truth. But once you can call that on the Creator, you gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But telling people to keep on trying to break in book, keep on trying to say that the books is ain't nothing. The books is this and the books is that. They not gonna sit up there and go through in books. You know, tell them to go through in books and start breaking them books down. You know, tell them to get that the English book that they saying is a cube. Tell them to go through it, and then tell them to go through it and get the breakdowns for it. And tell them that, since if one book is a cube, all of the books got to be a cube. If there is no truth in none of the books, in any of the books, then it won't be no truth in none of the books. If all of the book is a lie, then you'll see that all of the book is a lie if they sit there and break it down. So if they want to keep on preaching that foolishness, and y'all I highly recommend you don't listen to them. That's why I always tell y'all get the books and call that on Creator and start breaking it down yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because the demons work in such a way that they screw your life up meticulously. So everybody's situation with the demons being that we was all tricked and deceived to accepting them, everybody's situation is going to be different. You know what I'm saying? But once you call that on Creator, you're going to be able to see all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to see all of the idiots that's around you that has caused most of this stuff. And a lot of that stuff be because of the demons, but a lot of it be because them people willingly and knowingly serve the demons. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's some people that's unknowingly, under the covenant of the nonsense, like we was tricked, everybody was tricked into it, then all of that stuff that they done did, if it was to against you or something, or y'all had a mishap, a fallout or something, it's all because we done been up under the curse, But like I said, it's particular DNA that knowingly and willingly serve the demons, and they are doing it deliberately on purpose, and they have a lot of help. and all of the help that they have is the demons. And the reason why the demons are able to get all of this nonsense done is because everybody has always been tricked and deceived into serving the demons, you know, and that's what it has always been. But like I said, if they want to keep on setting up or promoting that the book is nothing, tell them to break it down. Tell them to break the book down since the book is absolutely nothing. That's what I want them to do, you know. Because if the book is absolutely nothing, then that means that it has no truth in it. None. How could it be any truth in it if the book is absolutely nothing? If it's all lies, then it means nothing. But the lie is that they are lying to you because the truth is in the books. And that's the reason why they're not gonna go through it and get the breakdowns and you know, give you the breakdowns. That's the reason why I tell y'all can't be listening to these people that's sitting up here uh, speaking about anything that's called a God, because they being led by the gods, and the gods are demons. You know, most high, this high, that high, they high. You know, they high on the, you know, the demonic presence that's on them. You know what I'm saying? Because like I told y'all, you know what I'm saying, this one used to always come in, and I would smell this distinctive strong smell, and it resembled, you know, like marijuana. You know what I'm saying? And it's a very strong odor, and if you smelling that stuff, it does affect your brain, you know. But I noticed that he would have that smell on him even when he didn't have any marijuana or hadn't smoked any, and hadn't smoked it for weeks because he didn't have any money to get it. So, but he would still have that smell on him, and that was the smell of the demon. But because I was used to knowing that he smoked weed, the demon preferred to produce that type of smell, so that it would like throw you off from noticing the presence. But see, it wasn't just the smell, it's an irritating energy. It is a very disturbing energy that comes off of them people. You know, so even though they tried to you know, trick me with that, they couldn't trick my creator given senses that have been given back to me by creator. And the fact that I'm under the creator and I'm in the truth now, I'm not participating in any of their rituals. I have nothing to do with them. I don't eat animals, and I'm eating fruits and vegetables the best that I can, and eating drinking water as clean as I can get it. You know, so I'll be able to sense that dark presence that is on these people. You know what I'm saying? Now they got their ways, man. They got their, excuse me. They got their ways. You know what I'm saying? It's like some stuff that went on, like the other day. Something that happened, and this guy had to come in and finish fixing some stuff, and I noticed that he had something, right? And I talked to him and asked him if I could borrow something real quick while he was doing this little work. And while he was doing this little work, I used it, and I took care of a couple of things. Now, after the guy got done doing what he was doing and he left, it didn't take no time for somebody to come out, start opening up doors and stuff, because I, you know, hit a couple of little spots and got them sealed up the way that they need to be sealed up. So whatever that is, like if it was under a cabinet or something and it was mold, you know, and it had cracks in it to where the smell would be able to come out. Demons use those smells, man. So once I got those covered up, you know, uh, the these type of smells was not being able to be used. So, you know, one of the people that served the demons, that is up under the God that served the demons in the household, one of the main ones I always tell y'all about, came out and immediately opened up every door. His door, his little one's door, the overseer's door, the bathroom door, the sink drains. You know what I'm saying? Move certain stuff around. Just trying to get it to where it would be older for the demons to be able to use. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I took care of a little bit of something like that. Didn't get to take care of a lot because I didn't have a lot to work with. But what I did I did work. You know what I'm saying? I did work, and I did get a couple of things done. So now they got the ones in the household. Now the ones that's downstairs, I I don't know what to do about that, man, because they got it to where they didn't drill a hole. But as far as these ones in this household now, they really can do is open up them doors. They can't use that smell that was up under the sink and stuff no more. And the demons can't use that. And he was agitated. The dude was mad about that because he came straight out. I mean, opened up all the doors, went in there, and you know, started, you know, slamming dishes. That's what it sounded like, but I guess he was doing the dishes or something, you know, and left them, opened up them drains and stuff, trying to get that smell to come out. Because if them demons can't, if they not able to attach to something to linger around to disturb me, guess where they got to go back to? They got to go back to the one that owns them. You know, the demon got to go back to the person that has conjured them up. Got to go back to the one that served them. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't use nothing to disturb me with. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't attach to me. But since it's a smell, they be able to use them smells. You know what I'm saying? And have that smell around me. And then I'm smelling it and it irritates me. And then I'm because it gets on my nerve, I'm producing energy. And then the demon is able to draw that energy from me because they are using tactics for me to produce this type of energy. But that has been cut off, and the dude was upset about it, and I know if he's mad, the demon definitely got to be mad about it because he got to settle up on his loyal peasant servant and continuously drain it of its eternal life energy, which is exactly what it's gonna do. you know because it can't, it, like I said, it take a whole lot to make me mad, and it takes even more to get me to the point to where I would even think about fighting. You know what I'm saying? So they have always had a problem with getting me to produce that energy. So when I tell y'all, throughout my whole life, it was always a constant arguing and bickering and stuff, and it was continuous. It was done like that, man, so that it would continue to constantly get on my nerves, so that I would produce energy for the demons to be able to feed off of that energy. You know what I'm saying? But that's over. Once you call out on creator, you're gonna start recognizing, realizing, and noticing, and being able to obtain the information that you need to cut and shut down their little system. You know, that in itself is like, you know, the greatest, because I done literally sit and watch these people sprout gray hairs, and you know, the life in their eyeballs just leave. The life in their eyeballs be leaving because they serving demons, and demons is draining them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting ready to be around them like that so they could drain me. Creator gave me my life for me to have my life. Gave me my life energy because it's the life energy that he wanted me to have. Not for these idiots to trick and deceive me from birth to serve demons so the demons could continue to exist. Not for these idiots that want to continuously serve the demons to sit around me 24/7 days all the way around the clock, to curse me and to try to drain energy from me because they don't want to be drained of their eternal energy, because they love serving the demons, because they was always able to get away with curses and hexes and stuff. You know, I know they mad. That's the reason why I be laughing. You know what I'm saying? Because they did. I had to go through all this my whole life, and now that I'm under creator and I got the truth, I don't even have to do nothing. I just have to, sit and watch these people be drained of its eternal energy, and sit and watch them try to do these little stupid ass curses that no longer work because I no longer accept any of the foolery. You know what I'm saying? I'm under creator. I'm not under the demonic entities of the evil spirits of the earth. I'm not under that nonsense. That's the only reason why the curses worked, is because you tricked and deceived from birth into serving the demons. You know what I'm saying? So you'll have a demon, and then these idiots that knowingly and willingly serve the demons know that it's demonic demon god nonsense worship, and they have been hexing and cursing people because everybody has been deceived into serving the demons. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I be laughing at them now when they be trying to do their little witchcraft, sorcery, curses and stuff. They still do their little Babylonian language. You know what I'm saying? Act like they having conversations and stuff with each other, and every time they do it, I just pop my earphones in. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that the demons is trying to pronounce curses. If I'm in here, it ain't no reason for y'all to, it ain't nothing wrong with you having a conversation in the highway. But these people have, areas where they could go and talk about stuff in rooms. You know what I'm saying? When they doing something behind my back, like whatever type of plot and plan they got up. For instance, like they could be having a conversation about something that they don't want me to hear. They'll go in them rooms and they'll have them conversations. But when it's something that they want me to hear to try to get on my nerves or something, or try to pronounce a curse, I know that they'll come out and they'll be talking out here in the open, in the hallway, or in the kitchen or something, trying to make sure that I hear it. Remember, I went through the Hebrew, and I told you about the word divine. That's what it was, the word divine, and how they are continuously trying to get you to hear what they are trying to say. You know, I no longer hear none of that because I know it's all foolishness. I know it's just one of their little tactics. You know what I'm saying? And I had, Creator had showed me that before I even went in the book and looked that up. You know what I'm saying? I told you I had some videos way before I had even got that information out about the way that they do certain type of stuff, because had been making me, weak and drawing so much energy from me. I laid in there on the kitchen floor one day, damn near ready to die, man. I felt like it anyway, because I couldn't move and I could barely breathe. You know what I'm saying? And these people didn't ask me if I was okay or nothing. They just sat there and watched me, walked around me. You know what I'm saying? Didn't ask no questions or nothing. Then when I got up and went and got in that shower, you know, and regained some strength because I was in that heated water, and then went in there and curled up like a baby, and with blankets and stuff. Once that dark demonic presence had left off of me, you know what I'm saying, and they seen that I was feeling better, these people did not come and ask me. I did not come and say, well, it's good to see you doing better. I'm glad you all right. These bastards asked me, how did you get better? How did I get better? You're not going to ask me, you're not going to say, I'm glad you feeling okay. I'm glad you doing better. It's good to see you doing better. You going to come and ask me, how did I get better? And I know that there was the demon on them. But I told him anyway. You know what I'm saying? I told him anyway. I told him I hopped in the shower, turned on some heat, asked the creator not to let me die, and to and to please take whatever it was that was on me off of me. And I told him that. You know what I'm saying? And after that's when the creator had told me, you know what I'm saying, you can't even have conversation with them, because when you do, if you agree to it, you know what I'm saying, you are giving consent. You are you are you are giving consent to them to be able to attack you, to drain you of your energy. And being is that I was surrounded by all of them, on that particular day, you know, I was speaking to one person, but the demon's eye is one. So when I answered this one person's question, all of the demons that is on these people had attacked me. And it completely, like, almost wiped me completely out. Because when I say I dropped to the floor, man, I dropped like a sack of potatoes, bro. And just couldn't breathe. I had to wheeze, you know what I'm saying, to catch a breath. You know what I'm saying? And then I was on the floor, and where I was laying at, it was like a constant funky breeze was coming through, but I could not get up. I couldn't move, you know. And I just was sitting there, tears was coming down my eyes and stuff, and I was just in my mind talking to Creator. Creator, I don't know what's going on. What is happening? Can you help me? And I regained some strength, and I received information to go get in that shower and turn that hot water on and then go curl up in that blanket like that. And that's what I did, you know. So, you know. But yeah, asking people, man, this talking about the book is just a cube and all this so stuff and all that. Tell them to break them books down then. Tell them to prove it. You know. Tell them to prove it. Don't take bits and pieces out of it. Go through the book. Go through the book. You know. You ain't even gotta go through all the book. You know, go through the main parts. Go through the baptism. You know, go through all of that. You know, go through the guide. You know, look up the guide nonsense and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Break down the story of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? You know, you can break them stories down when you got the the Hebrew breakdown of it. You know, telling people to break down the books since it ain't nothing to it. You know, the reason why they don't want breaking books down because they don't want you to know that they are one of them, like Moses. They just like Moses. You know, they mad about you serving a different God, a different demon. They want you to pray to the demon they want you to pray to. You know, just like that demon told Moses in the wilderness, go fashion a snake and put it in the ground and tell the people to pray to it. And then at the end of the book, they tell you that the Jesus Christ nigga got to be raised up like the serpent in the wilderness that Moses fashioned for the people to pray to. You know, and all of that nonsense is coming from the God. And God is plural, so it means Elohim. Elohim is plural because it means many, and they are the fallen ones. So telling people to keep on trying to, you know, they keep yelling about Most High and all that. Tell them to go get them original breakdowns from out that Hebrew, and tell them to break it down. So, you know, since they want to preach it to you, they want to preach to you that's nothing's true in the book, but they want you to hold on to that Most High crap, or any other type of God, or any other type of name that follows up under the name, under the title of God. Tell them breaking books down so you can see it for yourself. Since they want to teach, you know, since they saying that they putting out such good information, tell them breaking books down. You know, I had a guy come and tell me one time talking about because he came and he said something to me, and I was like I explained it to him, and it made him mad. Like I told y'all about me and my friend when he said something to me, and it had made me mad. So even though I didn't know this guy, but because of the information that I put, he was mad. So he offers up a challenge against, you know, I guess a debate between me and one of his so-called gurus, I guess. But see, what he didn't know was I had already left a message to his, you know, this guy that he looks up to. I haven't received a reply, and you know, if I do, then I do. But I'm not gonna say that I don't expect him to reply because I I asked if he would do the research because
he did some research, and he had some good research. And I was like, well, if he's really saying who he is, and that's what he's truly trying to do, is put the truth out, because he has the love in his heart for the truth. Well, we'll see, because I gave him the information, and I told him, look, you need to, do some more investigating and some more research. I said, because the whole book is the misleading of the creation of life by the demons, and all of the demons are the gods, because all of the gods are the demons. Just like that. I put more information on there for him to start looking into it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but like I said, if they truly have the love in their heart, and that's what they want, is for those that they are actually preaching and teaching to, is to have the truth. Tell them breaking books down. Tell them start breaking them books down. You know, and then this is my thing. These people have been had them books for years. It's done studied the books for years. Like these people that I was raised up around, they done had these books for years. Quote scriptures out to me my whole life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just now coming into the truth, and just now being able to read. And I done broke the book down more than, any of these people that I done heard. Because a lot of them, I don't even hear them break the book down. You know, because they don't want y'all to know the truth. They want you to continue following under the demons. And that's what they want, man. Because they serve the demons. They love his system. They work for the demons. But I don't, and never wanted to. I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you, Creator, for all that you do, all you have done, all you continue to do, and all that is to come. I love you. You know I love you. I love y'all. Call out to Creator. Creator of all of existence is the truth. You will know the truth when you call out to Creator, because Creator will give you the truth, all of the truth, and only the truth. When you receive the truth from Creator of all of existence, you will know that Creator of all existence is the truth. Do you speak it?